Hi everyone, hope you're all good. Um, I would like to welcome you for this kind of the tutorial that's going to help you to learn the Java application, whereby we're going to design and implement human resource Java application, whereby we'll just in different areas, wherever you are, like in companies and so on. Sometimes you might be requested to create a human resource application that's going to manage a certain employee being employed uh, in a company. So that means you might need to know exactly the location of the employee, some information for him, the salary that he should get, and so on. As long as the human resource will be able to manage those kind of the employee, that means the system, what it's tend to do, it's being deployed, or I mean, just being able to fulfill the client's from a request. So now on, we're going to use Java application, whereby we're going to design a human resource Java application that's going to manage the employees in a certain company. That means we're going to use, of course, SwingGUIform. That's the simplest one you can just right now learn. Of course, our application should be divided in the application layer, that's graphical user interface, business logic, that's where we implement the functional and functional requirement of a software. Not only that, we're going to have the persistence layer, but of course by now on we're going to use what we call GDBC, Java Database Connectivity API. That's going to help us to communicate our Java application with the database. Lastly, we're going to have what we call database layer. For the database layer, that's where we come up with the database, where to save the data in the database. For mine, I'm going to use PostgreSQL. So here the exercise, the step by step, the thing we're going to follow, so that we'll be able to accomplish the task we have. So you are requested to use Swing and GDBC API to develop a simple Java human resource application where the human resource officer create the employees. That means the first one, you're requested to create a location, metadata table in MediSem. That means I'm going to create a database called MediSem and feed the following information using StatScript. The first one, number A, that means you're going to create a table called location. That kind of the table location is going to hold this kind of the attribute, ID, names, types, and parent. So whereby under the name we have Kigali City and so on. Not only that, you can see Kigali is the province, of course, but the Gasabo is the district. According to things, this is what you call, these are design pattern on database level, so that be able to manage well without having too much of things. So later on, as we become advanced, that we're going to learn different types of design pattern you can implement either on database level or in other levels. So according to any kind of the abstract you have, that's where you can get overview and design things. So we have, that means you can see we have Gasabo. Gasabo, the parent ID comes from the Kigali. That means it's found in the province of Kigali. So like for wherever you have parent store, that means it is like for two, that means for Gatsibo, there will be in East Province. That's an example. That means the thing we're going to implement right now, without take much time, let us go to the NetBean project. We start by coding. We just this one. We can first learn what's going on, okay? Then number B, we're going to build an algebraic form with the following details. That means it's going to have the employee ID to hold only 5 digits. That means you need what to call the validations before you move on. So we have employee names. That means on GFrame form we have employee ID, employee name. We need the residence province. That means it will be a combo box to select the province from the location table. So also going to have residence district, sector, cell, village, all of them. They're going to be residence province, residence district, sector, cell, village, all of them, whereby when the user select Kigali City, the whole things that is going to be selected by default comes in different combo box. We're going to have sector, cell, village if they're there. Okay, we can choose like the lowest level, but our highest level is going to be our lowest level. When the user choose the province, we're going to come up with all the information that are being found in the kind of the province. So without that things, let us now check do the thing, nothing else. When the end user choose like the parent, that means if we choose to be Kigali City, if the province is East, that means the district will be Gasabo, Kayanza, and Rwamagana. When the province Kigali City, that means the district from box will have automatically changed to Gasabo, Kicukiro, Nyarugenge, and so on. Not only that, also for the sector, cell, and village, and so on, all things will be applied to all. So lastly, not least, we need to save the employee in database employee table, display the result in G table. That means we are requested to save employee in database. After that, we display those kind of data to the G tables, and then we continue, we add table to the GUI forms, nothing left, which will display the created student. This will be not created students, can be created employees. Record must be automatically instant added to the table, nothing else. So then the next thing, the selected record in G table shall be populated details in the form and label up then. Like when we select a certain element from G table, we'll be able to automatically update and delete a certain record in database. That's all. So without taking much time, let us now do some design. Let us start from B. After that, we come to the A, where we're going to insert those kind of data in database called location, and then move on. Okay, let us first do the design. That's how the things, and then move on. Okay, here we go. Okay, hereby let us now go on our NetBean project. Let us create, let us click file. Let us create a new Java project. Let us call it human resource application system. Then hit finish. Now let us come here. You remember we just have to have what you call we're going to design our, it's going to be of course application that are going to hold one component, that all mean functionalities. That means we're going to design horizontally by having different packages. We have view, of course we need view. That's where we're going to put our graph to user interface. Also we need another package for the model that's going to hold our database. That means it's going to be a bridge between our DAO and our view. That's now we can know with that one. So then let's we have a model view, and we can have of course, and actual model and DAO, the being actually acting the same, but we're going to differentiate them. Then we're just doing let alone. So let us have DAO. So under the view, let us have a new different form class, different form Java class. We are going to call it human. Always a class that's capital letter, human resource. That's called human resource, and then hit finish, and then we have this kind of our GUI forms. Now let us come up with panel. Let's come up with panel. Put it out right here. Then increase the size. We change the properties. Let us change the properties for the things to work very well. Let's change the border. Line border, and then this one just put to be 2 is enough, and then close. So let us have a label. I'm going to have label. We need label, this label. So we need also an employee ID, employee name, so residence province, residence district, residence sector, residence cell, also residence village. We're done. Then exit. Now what let's do is going to be employee registry. Let us say employee registry. Also we have I think it's going to be employee ID. Also this one is going to be employee names. Also this one is going to be resident province. So let us do this one, resident district. One just copy. So we have also resident sector. So we have also resident cell. Then lastly we have village. We have village like this way. So now we're going to come up with the G-text field. We have G-text field for both of these guys. We have this one, so let us use kindly use your hit shift so that you're going to add without going back to click that one. Using shift, it's going to be useful thing. Sector, we have cell. Of course, I just messed up for the residence from residence province. It's not going to be GTEX field because it's going to be the combo box, whereby end user will be able to select. So that means we're going to come up with the combo box. Here, the combo box, we have it. Just select it. Okay, here we go. Ctrl Z. Have combo box from here. Okay. Another one. Just using some design. Okay, it's fine. Let us have this one. I'm going to give it a space. Let's increase the size. So now let us increase the size, nothing else, just the design. Can put to be 20 is enough. Okay. So now we have residence sector, this one for province. So allow me to pause the video and then come up with the design. Okay, here the design. Now we just remove these guys and then we remove this one. Also, we need to remove all the item. You can come here, select this one, or right click, you got the properties. If you're not able to see that one, then remove everything. And then we're done. Can select the same properties and then remove it. Okay, then remove everything. So you can continue that way, but for mine I'm going to use the quickest one. And then this one is select, click, we select, and then remove this one too. So we need also a button to save. We need the button to save, and then it says save. Okay, now we need always, you need to change the variable name. Right click on this one, is going to be an employee ID. Okay, let's say employee ID text. That means it's going to be text file, text field. Also this one is going to be employee name, name text. So this one is going to be, I'm going to call it province combo. So we're going to have also change district with small letter combo. Also this one is going to be sector combo. So this one is going to be cell combo. Just this one is going to be village combo. So this one is just nothing else, village. That's all. Okay, this one is going to be button, save button. We're done from here. That's for the design. So that's it for the design. What we needed, let us come up with the next part. Thank you all.